Another mastermind hit.
Guests and fellow activists, my name is Don Keeney. I'm Executive Director of Norml, Appalachia of Ohio. We are a regional chapter of Norml in Washington, D.C., which is based in Washington, D.C. Why we're here today, let's take full advantage of this day to support marijuana reform. You contact your representatives, whatever it takes to get this done. Our Norml Appalachia chapter has been very aggressive to bring reform to local level. Decriminalizing to no penalties for misdemeanor amounts of marijuana under home rule. Doing our work, we have the opportunity to go door to door, talking to citizens in a comfortable environment, while collecting our signatures, having the chance to hear their stories and their opinions. We get a true feel of the subject. I'm here to tell you that marijuana law reform goes beyond party lines. We've got support with all party groups, majority support. People's support is overwhelmingly positive. Everybody we've talked to, you still run into your naysays, but they're usually polite about it and just quietly close the door and let you go. But the majority of them is very supportive, very open, and very forward about how they think about this. So with that, I want to go into a story which happened in Nelsonville, Ohio, while I was collecting down there one time for local decrim there. It was a spring primary, so it was cool, warm, sunny, and it was at a primary. So it was on a cool day, bright sunshine in Nelsonville, a spring primary with lots of registered voters about. About midday, two elderly women walked out of the polls. The one tapped her friend on the shoulder and pointed over toward our sign with a big smile. They walked over to us and asked if they could sign our petition. We said, yes, if you're 18. Their eyes lit up and their smile was white and bright as the sun. They said, I think so. I said, well, I'll take your word for it. They both happily signed our petition, turned and walked away and looked back and said, thank you, and said, but we don't do it, giggling and laughing as they walked away. So that's why the power of the moment. This is why we do this. This is why we go knock door to door. People that, and you go to your body screaming with pain, knees, feet, but you just push on one more door, please, one more door. That's pretty much what we live by down there. So with that being said, every door has its own story. There are so many Ohioans out there who've never registered before, who are more than willing and openly willing to register to vote for this. And while we're on local level, we've discussed the freedoms of home rule brought by the power that is brought, the ballot initiative that's brought to sight. Most people don't even know that the power of the people is stronger at the local level. Effectively, the most purest form of direct democracy is a citizens' ballot initiative. Okay? Due to our dedicated activists throughout Ohio, complete decriminalization under sensible marijuana initiative has been a trend now for 6 years. Being voted on by citizens and acted by city councils that realize the value in their own town. These protections exist in 22 municipalities. 14 more will go on the ballot this year. They're on the ballot and they'll be voted on by voters. It's time we make this trend for the entire state, restoring citizens' rights one town at a time if necessary. With that, I'll end in words of Margaret Mead. Never doubt this small group of committed citizens, dedicated citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing it ever does. Thank you very much.